Hey guys, Nick here. Given we have a new expansion for Mortal Kombat 11 coming out called Mortal Kombat Aftermath, I thought we would take a look at MK11, go through the story mode again, kind of do a bit of a commentary on it, fill new people in that maybe haven't played the series in quite a while. For those of you that don't know, this series was rebooted around MK9 where they tried to refresh the whole story, which had become quite a mess over the years. If you've been following as long as I have, where you've been playing it in the arcade and everything like that since early in the 90s, you know it's gone through a lot of permutations. But where we're at right here is the tail end or the aftermath of MK10, where Johnny and Cassie Cage had done a number on Shinnok, who's basically a god of death, who was going to try to take over the realms, destroy them, and remake them in his own image, the, normal maniacal genius boy. In the process, he corrupted the Jinsei energy, which is the lifeblood energy of Earthrealm, and corrupted Raiden. So Raiden is now a bit of a douchebag, which they're kind of making a point of here.
Be silent, Shinnok!
Of course, you can see Raiden's gotten a little bit more hardcore since his earlier days.
The truth I embrace, Shinnok, is that mercy is wasted on those who defile Earthrealm. I will destroy our enemies before they destroy us, starting with you.
Oh, Raiden. Not even you can kill an Elder God.
There are fates worse than death.
As you can see, Raiden has totally lost his sense of humor these days. This whole setup is really good. The whole atmosphere with the rain and him bringing down all the lightning. Then you can see the actual Jinsei energy in the floor just kind of radiating out from the pool. The entire set piece is done really well to kind of set the darker tone of this one.
I will deliver you to Liu Kang and your Netherrealm minions. You will serve as warning and an emblem of my wrath.
This was not your destination, Shinnok. Once again, the Thunder God has upset the balance of history.
This is where we first get introduced to our new villain of the series.
Bends to my will.
And a couple of whole new races actually are introduced in this particular game. Not that Mortal Kombat's ever been shy about introducing new races into it ever since like the 90s. Almost every single game we've had like a new race. I mean, we had the Shokan in 1 and 2. You had Reptile, who became more official. He became that kind of like lizard race from Outworld. And then in 3, you had Montaro's race introduced. And between 2 and 4, like the Edenians were more fleshed out. So the two in front that you're looking at that stand out more from the rest of the soldiers are Jackie and Cassie. Jackie is Jax's daughter, and Cassie is Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage's daughter. If you didn't play 10, you probably wouldn't know much about her. She was introduced there.
Special forces have been Earthrealms.
10 was very much about Johnny Cage and Sonya and all the new generation of kids, and kind of training them up and kind of showing how Johnny is this important kind of god killer character.
And psychological left him no longer fit to serve. We honor Jackie's father. And we honor his sacrifice by doing what he would do. Tirelessly defend Earthrealm. Sergeant Cage, step forward.
In case you didn't know, that whole green glow was apparently supposedly something about
Your leadership
him
and
being a
warfighting ability
descendant
have
of a
earned you
bunch of
promotion
like
to
deity
Commander.
killing tribe, and
But
that
there are
glow
no
allows him to
family
be able to
favors
fight at the
here.
level of a deity and be
By
able to do
Special
damage
Forces
to actual
tradition,
deities.
you still have
Which
to
is
pass
how he beat
one
the crap out of
last
Shinnok
test.
and how Cassie did it.
I need to kick the CO's ass, ma'am. Your ass, ma'am.
All right then, Sergeant. Let's see if you can.
Kind of
take
became a silly meme afterwards, but it's still kind of fun.
Fight!
Here we go. What you got, Mom? Come on, Mom. Is that all you got? Oh. Sibling abuse? I'm your kid here. Come on. Ooh. Mom, let's talk about this. Fine. I'll make up my room. I will clean my room. Just kidding. I won't. Ah! Ooh, ow. Okay, fine. I'm gonna put you in a home when you're older. Ow. Ooh, that worked. Kinda. Didn't exactly do what I wanted it to do, but... Ow, Mom. Ow, jerk. Okay. Oof. Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. I cannot remember how to do a fatal blow on this controller. Whew.
Commander Cage, reporting for duty.
I'm not really sure this is a healthy family dynamic, if I'm honest.
Congratulations, Commander.
I mean, they're shooting each other. I mean...
Come on, Dad.
Okay.
You really
Hug
have
when
to go?
awkward.
Well, you've got your duty, Commander, and I got mine.
Starring in yet another Ninja Mime sequel isn't what I'd call duty.
I need to provide for you in the manner to which you've become accustomed.
Jeez, guys, I'm right here.
Yeah, watching your parents smack out will always be gross. Always.
General Blade,
They
Cassandra
intended to be
Cage,
gross.
What is it, Raiden?
The Netherrealm.
We should open a dialogue. Maybe there's an explanation. Liu Kang and Katana were friends once.
They are irreparably polluted by Shinnok's evil. They are no longer the champions we once knew. We must strike them preemptively.
It's about time we brought the fight to them. What's the target?
As you can see, Raiden's
Buried
become more of
deep
an
beneath
aggressor
Liu Kang
than
and
like a
Katana's
defender
castle
of
is the
Earthrealm.
Cathedral of Shinnok,
He's
the
preemptively
seat of
attacking
their
every
power.
area and basically
Destroy
starting
it,
wars
and their undead army will
under
fall,
the guise of
removing its
defending the
threat to
realm.
Earthrealm.
Aren't your powers weaker in the Netherrealm?
Yes, but I will have sufficient strength to occupy the undead
Part of
army.
his problem is that
That'll
amulet
buy
that you
us
see in
enough
his
time to
chest with
infiltrate
that
the
green
cathedral.
gem.
Destroy it from the
That
inside.
he took from
get
Shinnok,
pinned
which is
down
what
in there,
Shinnok
there's
was
no
talking
way
about
out.
earlier.
To ensure
It increased his
Earthrealm's
power
survival,
level, but it also
we
started
must
corrupting
all be
him.
willing to sacrifice.
You know, it's been 2 years too much of your grim and gritty makeover droning on about sacrifice. You don't have a family to lose.
I know loss.
Johnny's
Johnny Cage.
kind of turn into this
Raiden's
kind of
right,
mature
Johnny.
father type,
We're not
I think
ready
is
for
really
another
good for the
war.
story.
We've
It
got
was
to
nice to
take
see
out
Johnny
Netherrealm's
kind of
army
grow up,
now,
grow up
before
and kind of
the
come
king
into
can
his
bring it
own.
here.
They did a lot of that starting in 10 because he had a older character where he'd kind of seen more stuff, he'd been through more stuff, and had a kid and a family and just sort of like really matured. The way they set up the look of Netherrealm in here is really good too. just the look of the castle and all the lava, and then all just the hundreds of people that they rendered into here, just the scope of all of it really gives you that good impression of like, oh my god, what are we getting ourselves into?
We're in position. Hope Raiden's planned one hell of a diversion.
I can only imagine he manufactured the fog.
Withdraw, or feel the wrath of Earthrealm's protector!
This is where you see how jacked up Raiden's power level has gotten since the last couple of games. I'm kind of glad they did the story the way they did it in this game. It really kind of closed the loop on the downturn of Raiden as a character, because he'd been getting progressively worse from like 9 on through the series. She gets really good with that blade. Netherrealms, if you ever watch this, give me a variant where she can use her blades. She's like amazing with those in these cutscenes. By the way, the set pieces here, just the whole look of this area is super creepy. It really just gives you that whole like necropolis kind of dark, evil lich looking look. It looks like something straight out of like D&D. It's really cool looking. Except for the door that almost looks like something out of like Hyrule. No idea why. Wow, I just paid attention to that. Raiden set that whole thing up to where he's permanently and constantly zapping Shinnok's head while it's mounted into the wall. That's a new level of dark, even for Raiden. There's a couple more people that fell during the earlier ones, both good and bad. Jade and Cabal.
Eliminate him.
For those of you that don't know, these evil versions of these characters are called Revenants. Essentially, the character fell and died during Mortal Kombat. Quan Chi, using some of his magics that he gained through, like Shinnok, resurrected them as evil versions of themselves, so that they could continue to fight. They just fought for the other side now.
I'll go downstairs and set the C4.
Roger that.
Oof, eye for an eye makes the world blind, dude. Ooh. Jade and Cabal are bona fide badasses in this game, by the way.
Move! Charges on every call!
Matter of fact, everybody in this game is kind of a bit of a badass if you know how to use them. I'm obviously not the most effective with Cassie. I've got some moves with her, but not a lot. Jackie was another fan favorite from the last one. You can kind of see why here.
You're a dead ringer for your mother.
I'll kick your ass on her behalf, Cabal.
Fight!
Dang it. Trying to get that to connect. Not having a good time. Ooh, that worked. Oh yeah, baby. Come on. A few creams, a little ointment. We can fix this, Cabal. Come on. Work with me here. Now, see, that was just impolite. Just stabbing me like that? Not cool. Ow. Really? Come on. Be nice.
Ready.
There we go. Man, I wish I could get the timing on that. I know that connects. I've connected it before. Oop. She's like the worst uppercut in the game. That, however, is always amazing. Nice.
You lose as fast as you run. Jackie, where's Jade?
She bailed. Getting help, I'm sure.
General, how we doing?
Need 10 minutes. The support columns are further apart than expected.
You need help?
Negative. Just watch our back.
10 more minutes. We need it to be taillights in 5.
Well, we're in the shit now. We have extra C4, yeah?
Yeah, why?
Let's buy ourselves time.
Cassie's kind of an interesting mix. Sometimes it just seems like she's all Sonya and all business all the time. And then other times when she's in a fight, you get a feel of like a playful personality she got from the
Emperor, Empress, Earthrealmers have captured the Bone Temple. But Raiden...
He's the diversion.
Yes, yes, he put on a very pretty show for you.
Lock and load.
This is more of the stuff you're going to see as you go into the next generation. Is more and more stuff like that, where it's ray tracing. I don't feel like they've done a really good job of showing us lately, but I'm hoping they will before the new consoles come out, at least. Oh, well, that took care of about 5. I don't know if it was a good use of C4 or not.
What's going on up there? Watching your back, General.
I feel like they have magical clips. They never seem to run out of ammo. Ooh. On the move!
Empress of the Dead.
I've not forgotten our last encounter at the Sky Temple.
How are your scars healing?
Fight.
We can make this up. I mean, you know, there's manis and petties. I mean, we can just go and make a day of it. Let's have a spa day. See, that is not a good way to get yourself invited back to a spa day. I'm just saying. It's just rude. I mean, I just got my hair done and my eyeliner right, and you gotta go and do that.
Ready.
See, we got the earwax, we got ears. Now you can hear me better about the Manny and Petty. Wow, I didn't think that would catch me quite that far back. Ow. Alright. Man, Cassie, we gotta work on your uppercut, girl. It is terrible. Oh no. Come on. Let's not I'll start losing around Jet. Okay, maybe we are. Really? Oh. Okay, here we go.
I will execute you.
Man. Talk about poor execution on my part. Okay. What the heck? She has all of a sudden just got like every move in the book, guys. I'm sorry. At least you could see a fair blow. I've never seen an uppercut miss more than hers. There we go. That's one thing you will learn is if you're a fan of uppercut, never pick Cassie. She absolutely has the worst uppercut in the game. She's a great moveset, just worst uppercut in the game.
General? General!
She's trapped, Cassandra Cage.
How the Chosen One has fallen. Raiden's right. Whatever Shinnok did to you, you're a lost cause.
Fight.
Here we go. Come on, Lou. Be nice. Weren't you like my uncle or something?
I love my toys.
A complicated family history, apparently. We really need to have a talk about, you know, your hospitality there, Lou.
Fuck you.
General, can you hear me? General! Mom!
I'm here, Cass.
Hang tight, we'll get you guys out.
They're gone. Cass. And I'm not gonna make it.
What? I'm not leaving you behind!
Get your team home.
That's an order. Your duty. Mine's to finish the mission.
Mom, no, we can save you.
I love you, Cass. Give your dad a kiss for me.
Mom, no, don't.
They've killed off some characters in the game before, but they've never done it in kind of such a nice cinematic and dramatic way. It really does kind of pull you into the emotion of the
She started the
situation.
detonation sequence. Override it, Jackie! There is no override. Commander! Our orders are to leave.
Again, another round. Let me have a blade layout for her. The lighting and everything in this is so cool. Just the sheer number of things I have to charge through. And then the explosion in the background. It's just absolutely fantastic.
Your mother died a warrior's death. May we all be so fortunate.
You did not just say that.
Yeah, bit of a dick move, Raiden.
Thank God you're back. How did the mission go?
Without the cathedral's power, we stand alone. We are vulnerable.
And here's where we get better look at Kronika and what she can do. But you've already seen some of.
Who are you? One of Raiden's elder gods here to taunt us?
No, Kitana. I am much more. Behold.
What power is this?
I am Kronika, keeper of time.
So many good effects in this. The particle effects and the transitions are all great. This entire mechanism is just really cool looking.
I've carefully crafted them to keep the realms in balance.
Like the internal workings of
My
one
work's
big clock.
perfection has been irreversibly tainted by Raiden's actions.
Without kind of having the
have felt
cliche
that pain
look of
most
like various
acutely.
different gears and stuff spinning. It's a
What can be
neat
done?
interpretation of it.
The past is the past, is it not?
It need not be. I intend to wind time back to its beginning and restart history. But even with my vast power, I cannot create this new era alone.
How will this new era be different?
In many ways. But most importantly, there will be no Raiden.
See how fast they jump in? They're like, yep, okay, we're sold. And this piece of work is the Collector. No cool background on him, he's brand new to the series. As is his entire race, they've never really shown anything on him until now. The people that are holding him are Aztec warriors, followers of Kotal,
For years,
the
you
successor
escaped
to
my justice.
Shao Kahn.
Sucked
After Shao
dry
Kahn
the
died, he
bounty
took
of Outworld's
control.
people. Today, your death
Kotal
is
is
paid.
heavily based, I suspect, off like a Mayan or slash Incan warrior.
You mistake me for Shao Kahn. I do not inflict bandits upon the poor.
Shao Kahn approved. His word was law.
And much like Shao Kahn, he overcompensates with a blade that's like 10 tons bigger than it needs to be.
is his law. Never again will Outworld suffer from his corruption.
He was also introduced in 10 as a more even-handed ruler for Outlander. Again, the lighting and the shadow effects and all, like the quaking, everything like that is really cool. And then you can even see the sands like zipping back up into that hourglass, which is super cool. The part of this that's confusing is when she starts kind of pulling everything backwards. You think the older versions would fade away and the newer version would come back since she's reversing time. Instead, you end up with this like schism in time where they're both existing at the same time in the same place.
By the Elder Gods!
Just brutal every time I see it. It just casually unlocks the lock. Like, it's okay. Scarlet, I think, showed up a little bit in 9. Aaron Black was new from 10. Baraka, if you don't know Baraka, then you really haven't played Mortal Kombat in 15 years. Kano, you never played Mortal Kombat at all if you don't know who Kano is. And Shao Kahn, who's been looking more dragon-like for a while. Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Katana, Jade. And of course, you can't have a Mortal Kombat game without bringing Ray together. I don't think the arena's ever looked better than it does now.
Shao Kahn?
Just fantastic looking.
Kotal Kahn.
Khan! Pathetic fool! You pretend to my throne!
It is mine, by right and deed. You were killed long ago, as was your repugnant spawn Melina.
We were at the Mortal Kombat tournament. Kung Lao had just defeated Shang Tsung and Quan Chi.
We are decades beyond those events.
For us, they happened only moments ago.
What game are you playing, Raiden? What magic powers this delusion?
This is where they try their best to write some dialogue to set the tone for the very confusing story to come. Because anytime you mess with time in a storyline, things go weird so fast.
All Outworld champions long since gone. If you have all returned, has...
I am here, Kotal.
Jade. Aztec custom requires all refugees be offered assistance. I offer it to you, Shao Kahn.
I am no refugee. I am Khan of Outworld. Vacate my throne, or I'll soak these sands with your blood.
But I think this is a fight that fans were clamoring for since Kotal was introduced in 10. They really wanted to see these two go head to head. And it's just as epic and clunky as you would expect it to be for two guys the size of a house to be slugging it out.
What do we do?
I have not met Kotal, but he is reputed to be a man of honor.
It's true. I know him well.
Then we must navigate this crisis by aiding him.
I love the way they reintroduced Baraka in this. Just the way he just works his way through people is just fantastic. Just super brutal.
Crossing Shao Kahn.
It is you with no future, Baraka. Your Takatans are dead.
Impossible.
They allied with Melina against me. Persist, and you will die again.
Fight!
There we go. Blood for the Blood God! Ooh. Oh, come on, with the biting Baraka? I mean, I know you have the teeth for it, but come on, son. Nom 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 nom. Ooh!
Filthy Takatan.
Yeah, Kodo was not quite as benevolent as I think they were going to try to make him out to be. He got pretty brutal. This guy's reaction cracks me up every time. Every time he gets hit, he just sits there like, what? Wall hit me. Great work on the cinematics here. The introduction to Scarlet's probably one of my favorites, I think.
Better to thrive in Shao Kahn's court than starve in the streets. You Oshtek may practice blood magic, Kotal, but I am the master.
Fight!
Nom 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 nom. That cat. That's a great move. I love that. Every time it makes me giggle. Wow, that hits even from there. That is so fast, you guys.
Pride will be your downfall.
Kodo.
And you find out in this one they apparently had like a love thing going on, love triangle thing going on.
Ambushed my legion. I was kept alive for Shang Tsung's experiments. Only when he died was I freed.
Seeing you again makes it worth living this nightmare.
I will not lose you twice. Go help the Earthrealmers. I will deal with
Aaron
this.
Black is basically a bounty hunter that got
Your
introduced
future
in 10.
self is ally, not enemy.
It's kind of cool to just kind of drop a cowboy into Mortal Kombat. Not gonna lie, he's a really good character.
I would not have thought you so reckless.
Fight!
Oof, that's good. Yep. Oof. Ah, throw. Numb your face! Oof. There we go. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, not what I was going for, but I'll take it.
Praise the sun.
I got him in the sun thing. That's awesome. That is not a trap I get to work often.
I will have my throne!
Outworld rejected your pointless wars.
Empires must expand or die.
They really could not have picked a better song than at least to duke it out. People have been asking for this since they saw Kotal. Oh, who with a cheap buddy? Come on, man.
Your conquest served you alone, not Outworld's people.
Fight!
Worth
Boom! Oh, caught in the fatal. Oh no! I swear the fatals in this game are almost better than the fatalities. What am I doing? Is that working? There we go.
You displease me.
Trying to get his grab to work. Okay, I know I worked. Didn't work that time. Not sure why I didn't work that time. Oof. Just takes his entire throat out. It's so brutal.
You are Khan no more.
Alright guys, we're going to pause this one here and let you guys have some of your time back. We have spent about 45 minutes, and for those of you that stayed with me the whole time, I deeply appreciate it. Thank you very, very much for watching. I'm going to put a link to my Twitch stream down below, and I'll probably put a link here in the frame so that you guys can see where you can find me. I generally try to stream on Fridays. I'm hoping to get a few more of these out this week just to kind of celebrate Mortal Kombat having such a big and expansion that looks so good coming out. I'm super excited. I hope you are excited. I hope you're enjoying the content, and please come back for more. But until next time, stay safe and take care of each other, and I will see you next time.